Hello everyone, it's Paul here from Bettalifestyle Fitness. I know most of us is probably asking the question out there, where does Bettalifestyle come from? And they say this Bettalifestyle, P-E-T-T-A lifestyle, it's not P-E-T-T-E-R. But where does the Bettalifestyle come from is the question that I like to make it clear with everybody. Where does it come from? It's funny. I was born in Samoa, 1980, and grew up without a dad. So, and from that time, grew up with my grandparents. Grandparents, brought me up, and then I sort of moved from home to home. My mum's side, and then my dad's side. It's just like any other kids. If I wasn't happy there, I'll move to the other side. If I wasn't happy there, I'll move back and forward, and stuff like that. So, in 1995, we had a big celebration in a village. We had, I think it was a jabal, was a big celebration, the big church that we celebrate our new jabal and stuff like that. So there were so many people that comes from everywhere, all over the world, New Zealand, Australia, America. And there were so many people in there, and I remember looking at all the people that came over with. That go over there with their family and their friends and stuff. They had cars, rental cars. They had new clothes. There was a camera. I think it was the first time I saw the cameras and stuff like that. So then I was thinking myself, wow, those people are rich. They've got lots of stuff. They can actually go and do stuff. Obviously, they've got a lot of money. And then that's where it starts. So thinking myself, I really want to go to New Zealand or even Australia or anywhere, to have a better lifestyle and stuff. Maybe it is a milk and honey, over that side of the world. So, over that time, in that period of time, I went back to school, play rugby, and work. I was working at the airport, but then I gave up my work at the airport doing the security, and then I went back to the village and do the plantation, and start doing the plantation. So by that time, I was happy doing the plantation, but even though it was hard, it was very tough. But the good thing is, I can get up whatever I want. I can go to the plantation whenever I want, without anybody's pressure and tell me, you've got to have to go and stuff like that. But I knew that I have to go to the plantation to plant some taro, bananas, and all that sort of stuff, so I can earn some little bit of money. My cousin was working at the supermarket. It was called Molesi back then, so I was supplying the taro for them. Get a bit of $100 per bag, and stuff. So continue to my dreams. I was always want to come back. Come here and to visit. My sister and my brother were already here, but then my cousin was trying so hard to get me here, and then she ended up doing a visa. A visitor's visa to come here. In 2003, I got a visa for 1 month. I came here, and then decided, I said to my brother and my sister, I'm gonna do anything that I like to stay here. We went to the lawyer, paid some money to see them, and trying to get my stuff sorted. The work visa and all that. All they say is, you'll be fine. It's okay. So at that time, I found a job working at the recycle. Picking up the recycle truck, picking up all the rubbish and stuff like that. That was like $10 an hour, and rain or shine, you've got to have to get up, start at 6 to 6 pretty much, and then I've got rugby training after that, Tuesday and Thursday, and play Saturday. And then at that time, I was drinking a lot, especially Saturday after the game. And all I wanted is just pretty much like enjoy myself and stuff. So I was still thinking then, I thought New Zealand's, it's a lot more to this. I thought like, people were talking about the milk and the honey back then, but obviously you've got to have to work hard. So I was working hard. I was working with a couple of friends, just pay me cash. Just remember at the time that they're still sorting my stuff out. But it was funny. Then I end up stay here for nearly 5 years. I stay here. Find out that there was nothing being done. I was overstay for nearly 5 years. So at that time, it was very tough trying to sort the stuff out. To stay here, which I'll share how that goes and stuff like that. But going back into where Better Lifestyle come from, that's exactly where it come from. So then I meet my wife, meet my partner. We got together, and then I sort of find, I was working at the warehouse, and then I got sick of working at the warehouse, and then I said to my partner, I don't want to work at the warehouse anymore. What can I do? And then my wife was saying, well, you need to look at what you really enjoy. I see that you really like to go to the gym and stuff like that. So I say, okay, maybe I can do something around sports. So done a study. My wife signed me up on online FitLink online, and it gives 1 year to complete the whole study. But kind of 1 year end up into 2 years because there was so much going on, and then I end up with, there was some up and downs. There was a time that I said to my wife, I don't want to do this anymore. This is too hard. This is too tough. And then my wife said, well, it's up to you. You either continue to work at the warehouse or find something that you really like to do. It's not long to go. We can reapply and ask for extension, to finish the course. So we done that, and then back onto my feet and do the study, and then finish the study in 2005. Once I finished the study, and then straight in, start doing some program, get my wife on board, and then get my mother-in-law at the time. And then in 2015, on my birthday, I decided that that's when it's a better lifestyle born. Remember my story back then, it's 1995, they had a big celebration, and then all the people come over to Samoa, and then I've seen, my eyes was like wide open, and it's like wants to come here for better lifestyle, because the people that would go there, like have a new clothes, driving flash rental cars, and looks like they have a lot of money, not knowing that these people, they've been working very hard to get that money to go there and pay their rent, or even they done a loan or something like that to go over. Okay, and then I realized when I left, at the time when I finished the course, I stopped playing rugby, and then we start thinking about having a family. I realized that I put on a lot of weight that's never ever been that big before. And then starting to, lack of confidence, starting to be very lazy, starting to eat at whatever I want and stuff like that. So, and then I will start thinking, I thought, this is where the better lifestyle come from. I thought everybody moved here to have a better lifestyle. But then I look around, there's so many people and from the island that, diagnosed with diabetes, high blood pressure, cancer, die young, and all that. So then my mind said, what can I change? How can I change that to have a better lifestyle rather than having a terrible lifestyle, and stuff? How can I change that? So then we start doing the boot camps. I'm going to say 2015, October 17, we started boot camps at Highbrook Drive. Highbrook. There's a little park there. We launched the opening days. I think it was only my cousins and a couple of friends that came down to the opening days, and that was it. we started from there. That's where Better Lifestyle come from. So, you know, to ask the question, where is Better Lifestyle come from? And I say, I fought to move from Samoa to here. It's a lot easier than I thought. But no, it's not. It's not easier as what I thought. Sorry, it's much harder if you don't know what changed. You know, just remember the lifestyle in the islands is a lot different in the lifestyle that everybody over here. But then we're trying to live the lifestyle that we used to back then, just eat, and but the food is the problem, because you know there's food everywhere. You can go and buy the food anywhere. You can spend your money any time you want. But back then on the island, if you don't have a money, then of course you've got to find some food. You've got to go to the plantation and find some food. Over here, you can easily go down the shop and buy a takeaway to have. And that's where I'm thinking we have to change that. Okay, we have to change the mindset of, the people, how to think. What is worse, it's a lot worse over here, because we don't active, there's no activities that we can do. Back in the islands, you can walk everywhere, you can do a lot of hard work in the land, and it's hot, the heat of course, and you can rest as much as you want over there as well, as much as as much as like you've got work and stuff like that. But people do rest in the middle of the day over there. Over here, no way. You've got to have to get up in the morning, 7 o'clock. You've got to go to work 8 hours a day, which is nowhere near as hard as that work that you do on the island. But you work for 8 hours a day, and you come back home. You come back home and eat as much as you can, and then go to sleep or watch TV all night. And that is the difference. So I'm thinking, if I can change the mindset of the people, and have a better lifestyle, and have a healthy lifestyle, really, and what is life would it be? Imagine having a healthy lifestyle, happy family, and enjoy life. It's the thing, But we cannot do those things if we don't sort out, up here what's going on in your life, and what change that have you made moving from over there to here. And it's just like everywhere. I know I'm talking about Samoa to here, but it's happened everywhere. Whether you're European, Maori, Pacific Island, does not matter where you come from. It's happening. So that's where Better Lifestyle born. Better Lifestyle was born 2015 at the park. We are now moving into the hall. We're using the community hall. Hopefully our goal is to have our own facility in South Auckland. Okay, so that's one of my goals, and as I said, one of the biggest motivation for me is to seeing people result, and that's what's get me going. And as I said, it's so rewarding seeing people, weight loss, their health is and it's very, very happy. Their family is now become a habit to them, that they have to do exercise, or they even eat certain food, and the timing as well. We had some ladies that talked to us, and oh my gosh, it's amazing how much that we changed since we joined. Okay, hopefully that will make a better change, especially in South Auckland, especially our young generation as well. My goal is to, if I can inspire one person, I can inspire many people, because that one person can change their kids and change their family as well. And hopefully that will change the whole community mindset of the way we eat, because I am sick. I am worried. I'm worried about the amount of people that die so young, and the people that diagnosed with diabetes, and the people that diagnosed with cancer, and all sort of disease. Heart disease is one of the #1 killer in the world, the heart disease, and stuff. That's scary. That makes me very, very scared. I'm not scared. Everybody's gonna die, but imagine imagine something happened to me tomorrow, I say, I could drop tomorrow and never come back. What happened to my kids? What happened to my girls? And it could happen to you as well. So hopefully that message, understand where is Better Lifestyle come from and what is Better Lifestyle want to do. And I say, one of our biggest goal is to make sure that we do it in a natural way, you know, without any supplements. We can do it with food, and I said, and stuff. We're trying to avoid process, but not as much. And they say everybody's buying these food, but it's the matter of how we're cooking it, how much we're consuming and stuff like that. It's not all about cutting all out. It's about having that balance and how much you eat. Because, you know, put it this way, some of us they eat five, 3, 4 plates at a time, and those plates is massive, and that is the problem. That's where we want to change. Okay, so hopefully that helps somebody out there. Please, you can go onto the YouTube and subscribe onto my channel, Better Lifestyle, or even go onto the Facebook Better Lifestyle and find anything that you can help yourself in there, or even send us a message to get in touch with you so we can help you out. Okay, so have a good one, and we'll see you guys later. Bye bye.